all day, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what are you looking for?
Your wallet. I had it last night.
I'm surprised you can remember.
You can talk. Line in set, though, wasn't it?
That's pretty cool.
Don't give me that. You were loving it. You and that new boyfriend of yours.
Which one?
The one with the goatee.
As if. Marty, have you seen the time? We'll be late for the lecture.
So?
You're a right egg case, do you know that?
You are?
You heard.
Considering that he's ruled himself out of the next round, John Higgins has shown immense pride of performance today. 75. And fully intends to finish with a century.
77. I'm wearing motorcycle helmets to absorb the inevitable knocks. Downhill mounted.
It finds no cause for alarm. It was a match-clinching contribution, and this the 8th.
Are you coming? Marty! Bye, Mr. Forden.
Bye, Grandad. I'm going now. I've got a lecture. Grandad! Essie!
What's wrong with him?
It's one of his attacks.
Oh, what's he want?
Phone an ambulance. Which one?
Yes, I need an ambulance. What's the address, Marty? What are you doing?
Just phone the doctor. It'll be fine. Honestly, it'll be fine.
And the coughing's got worse, you say?
Only in the morning. It's a touch of flu, I expect.
No, it's the same old thing, I'm afraid. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, only worse. I really don't understand why it's not improving. Are you still off the cigarettes, I take it?
Of course. Along with every other pleasure in life.
And you're still getting good care?
Yes, from Marty. It's ideal for both of us. She gets a little bit of money, and I get the company.
Surely she's at college most of the time, isn't she?
Only during the week.
Still, her weekends must be pretty busy. Evenings too?
She does her best.
All I'm saying, Jack, is that if your chest isn't going to improve, perhaps it's time we started thinking of other plans. Some kind of sheltered accommodation.
That'd mean selling this place that I've worked for all my life. And I can't just leave Marty with nowhere to go.
Well, she's a student. Surely she could get a flat or something?
Look, we're quite happy the way things are. She's a different girl now, you know.
I'm sure she is, Jack.
And she's had a hard enough time as it is.
All right. Any other problems you've been having?
Only a little first.
I'm afraid the nurse isn't in today. Sorry to interrupt. Mrs. Collison's notes?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Perhaps if we could fill out one of these forms.
Mac, have you got a moment?
Not right now, no.
I was just wondering if you wanted to come round to lunch sometime this week, what with Kate being away and everything.
Thanks, I'll be fine.
No, I'm sure you will. I just thought...
Don't worry. I'll survive.
Oh, is everything okay?
Oh, this gentleman wanted a tetanus jab.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. The nurse isn't here today.
Yeah, there should be some cover by this afternoon, though.
Don't worry, I'll see to it.
Peter Rankin.
Would you like to follow me?
I just thought I should have a jab, that's all.
You need a proper dressing.
Yeah, still, it's not worth putting yourself out for.
I'm not. So, what happened?
I was just work. So, the nurse is on holiday, is she? And you said she was away?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, if she'd been off sick, you'd have said off sick.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, really, does it?
So when's she back from her holidays?
I'm sorry, but do you know Nurse Walker?
No.
So why are you so interested?
I'm only trying to make conversation.
Come in.
Hi, Marty. Do you mind?
He's getting worse, isn't he?
I'm afraid he is, yes. Marty, there's something I have to ask you. What can you tell me about these? They're tranquilizers, high-dosage diazepam.
And?
I found them downstairs.
What?
Well, I didn't prescribe them. So, who did?
Oh, here we go again.
Do we? We both know the problems you've had in the past.
Yeah, that's right. In the past.
All right, I'll talk to Jack.
Don't be stupid.
Then tell me, where did they come from?
I don't know.
All right, I'll just have to talk to social services.
No!
OK, John, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, yeah?
Bye.
You don't give up, do you?
Mac, I'm trying to build bridges here. How about lunch today?
Haven't we said enough on that subject?
1 o'clock, OK?
Whatever you say.
Mr. Norman.
Oh, yeah, if you just take a seat.
How's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Ben, if you've got a moment, there's some things I want to talk to you about.
Fine. Carolina, the man with the thumb wound, Mr. Kane, can I have his notes, please?
Yeah, of course. Doesn't live in Netherbridge. He's just lodging here for his work.
Thanks.
Ben, have you and Ollie fallen out or something?
No, not that I know of.
And you found these in the kitchen drawer?
I was making him a cup of tea. Look, I'm just not convinced that Jack is getting the proper care.
All the reports on Marty so far have been perfectly acceptable.
Well, acceptable sometimes isn't good enough.
I understand you helped treat Marty for drug misuse.
I did, yes.
Do you think that could have perhaps coloured your perception of her in some way?
Not in the least. As far as I see it, this setup is benefiting everyone except my patient.
Well, it was suggested by Mr. Fordham.
Yes, because he thought he was helping Marty.
And your objection to that is?
If she's back to using those, then she's not in a position to give Jack the care he needs.
Are there any signs of neglect?
No.
Good.
Yasmin.
OK. I'll go round and see them myself.
I didn't want it to come to this.
Come to what?
For us to end up falling out.
Well, we're here, aren't we? Unlike the food.
Well, you know, it's not like I haven't been happy at Riverside.
How do you know?
It's just that after everything that's happened, I feel like I need a fresh start.
I understand.
And Mark's offer just seems so perfect.
In what way?
I don't mean more money.
A bigger, brighter, better future?
Don't put it like that.
Come on, Helen, you're ambitious. I respect that. I was ambitious once, believe it or not.
Well, it got you this far.
Didn't it just? Anyway, that's all in the past. To the future.
Mac.
Ah, at last. Thank you.
I've really blown it, haven't I? And talk about stupid. Thinking for 1 minute Ben would be attracted to an idiot like me.
You were drunk, that's all. He'll understand.
No, but it's been building up for days, weeks. That's what he'll be doing right now, piecing it together in his mind.
No, he won't. It's very busy today as it happens.
Oh, great. I mean, how could I be such a prat? I mean, I work with the guy every day. I go drinking with him. I know he's straight. And still I let myself get carried away with this pathetic idea.
Look, we've all done it. Sometimes your feelings just get the better of you.
Yeah, but I'm a full-grown man, not a child. I mean, you think I'd have some sort of control? Oh, not you as well. Look, I'm sorry. I'm a disaster.
Come on. Look, he's probably just a bit embarrassed, that's all.
He'll never speak to me again. I mean, can you blame him?
No, you can't. Ollie, you're right. You made a mistake. Look, you read the signs and they were wrong. So what? You're sorry, and Ben will realise that.
Do you think? I'd hate to lose him as a mate.
Look, just give him time and then apologise. And eat your sandwich.
Delicious. Coffee? Two, please.
Did you mean what you said about respecting my decision?
Oh?
I just don't want there to be any bitterness, that's all.
Why should there be? Listen, I gave you your start, didn't I?
And I'll always be grateful for that.
I know. And I'm very proud of you. And I want you to do the very best you can for yourself. And if you feel that you've outgrown this...
No, it's not that at all.
Come on, Helen. You've got me here. At least be honest.
OK, fine. I'm flying the nest, and yes, you're right. It doesn't entirely feel like such a bad thing.
And why should it?
And now will you be honest with me? You feel like I've betrayed you, don't you?
At first I did, yeah.
And now?
Well, now I feel sadness.
Because I've let you down.
Because you're going. Simple as that. I just hate the thought of you not being around anymore. You know, it's part of my everyday life.
You make me sound like some sort of habit.
No, you're much more than that. You are a valued colleague. And you're a friend.
Even now?
Especially now. You don't know what you've got until you lose it, do you? I'll survive. Oh, we all will. It's just a case of, of having to, really, isn't it?
Those pills weren't mine.
Not here, Marty.
They weren't mine. And you know I only started using drugs in the first place just because my parents chucked me out for having a boyfriend. Do you know how many hoops they made me jump through just to prove I could look after Grandad? And you think I'd chuck that all away now just for a few poxy downers?
Come on.
Do you know how hard it is looking after a sick old man? Doing everything for him day and night, and this is the thanks I get from you of all people.
Marty.
And don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Then stop behaving like one. All I'm hearing from you at the moment is what's best for Marty, not Jack.
He's my granddad, isn't he? And I love him. He's the only proper family I've got.
Then maybe it's time you started putting him first. Look, I know you mean well, Marty, but it simply isn't working, is it?
Those pills weren't mine.
Even so, the noise, the smoking, friends coming in and out all hours of the day and night, it's not what Jack needs at his age or in his condition.
I'm 22 years old. I've got to have some sort of life of my own.
Exactly. I don't deny that.
All right, then I'll try harder. It's just that he gave me the only chance I ever had to prove I could do something right. And if I'm left on my own again, I don't know, I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Going back to what I was.
You've come too far, Marty.
You don't know how easy it is. All I'm asking for is for you to have a little bit of faith in me, that's all.
I want to, Marty, believe me, I do. But right now, I have to do what's best for Jack before it's too late.
Oh, can I have Mr. Kane's form back when you're ready, please?
The one with the false address.
What?
And telephone number. I checked.
So I thought there was something funny about that guy.
How do you mean?
Well, when he was in here earlier, he was looking round like he was checking the place out. It's really shifty. But he did have a proper cut, though, didn't he?
Well, it could have been self-inflicted.
Well, what do you think he was doing in here, then?
I don't know the facts, but I've got my suspicions.
Yeah, like what?
Look, if he comes in again, let me know.
What are you going to tell me?
Do me a favour, Carolina. Keep it to yourself.
Oh, Marty.
Ticking all the boxes, are you?
I need to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Why bother? I'm sure you've already decided on the answers.
Marty.
It's true. It's like what they say about prison. They never really wipe the slate clean.
What's all this about?
Maybe we should talk alone.
You said this was a routine visit.
It's about some pills they found, Grandad. They think I'm using drugs again.
Now, no one's accusing anybody.
Yeah, right.
What pills?
The fact remains they were found here.
And I don't know anything about them.
Are you sure about that?
Well, sure as I can be for an ex-junkie.
Marty, you're Jack's prime carer.
Yeah, not for long, I
You
expect.
therefore have a responsibility to ensure the safety of his environment.
They're mine.
Sorry?
The tablets. They're mine. I bought them. I've been taking them for weeks.
Hello, Riverside. Oh, there's a call for you, social services.
Put it through, will you?
Yeah, okay, I'll just put you through. Seen this? Poor woman. Tied her up, stuck her in the back of a van, raped her and then dumped her in some field. And it says it's used exactly the same methods before, right down to the last detail.
Jude, you'll want to see this.
What's that?
Oh, we had a dodgy-looking bloke in here today. Still, it's nothing new.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, of course not.
Oh, Ben, I was going to ask you, have you seen Faith at all?
I was going to go round after work.
Oh, good. Well, give her my love and let me know how she's doing, yeah?
Of course.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Marty. Marty. I'm sorry.
You were right, though. Not much of a carer, am I?
Well, you weren't to know.
What? Me not spotting something like that?
What about the supplier?
It was my best mate, Essie.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to the police.
Really?
I told you. I love my granddad. No one's going to hurt him.
So we contact all these people, okay? But
Yes, sir.
DI Trent.
Hi, it's Jude.
Jude, I should have called.
I saw the article.
Well, we had to put something out there.
I know this new attack's really awful, but surely it gives you something more to go on.
Well, what does it boil down to? He wore a mask, used a white unmarked van, no index number.
Index?
Registration number.
Must be frustrating for you.
Well, he knows what he's doing, I'll give him that.
Well, keep me posted.
Don't worry, I will.
Oh, and Mike, maybe if we get a chance.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I gotta go now, bye. Trent.
Okay, then. Bye.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Oh, don't be. Just don't understand why. Were you trying to harm yourself in some way?
Not really.
But you must have realized it was contributing to the attacks.
It was just a way of blanking out the day, that's all. Even after my wife died, I still had work to do. People to see. Too much of it most of the time. Then my chest got worse. Next thing I knew, I was here. Finished. So I just used to sit here all day long and miss her. 47 years. You probably can't even imagine it.
And that's when Marty came to stay, is it?
Mm. I only took her in to keep her out of trouble, and because I was a bit guilty about the way her father had treated her. But she does not remind me of her grandmother, though. I've let her down something rotten. Both of them.
Oh, come on, Jack.
Well, it isn't right, is it? A young girl stuck here with an old man like me. So I just used to pretend I was okay and let her go out and have her friends round, whatever. When really all I wanted was someone here to sit with. Just to pass the time. I get so bored.
No one's blaming you, Jack.
Then one day, I made a bit of a joke about it, right? Happy pills, something like that. But there's nobody more surprised than me when the girl turned up with them. I didn't take any. Then one day, I was sat here, and I thought, why not? Seriously, why not?
Well, it's illegal, for one thing.
So what? I'm already in solitary confinement.
The pills were a sort of cry for help. But at the end of the day, Jack's just a very lonely old man.
Well, we'll review his care supervision.
Which means?
Initially, access to daycare centres, with a view to sheltered housing in the long term. Well, subject to your advice.
That's good. And what about Marty?
Oh, she'll get support too.
That's good news. You know, I still feel terrible. I suppose I should have spoken to Jack in the first place.
You had your patient's best interests at heart. I can't use that as my excuse. All I can blame my failure on is lack of resources.
Grandad, it was my fault.
No, it wasn't.
I should have looked after you properly.
You did.
I should have taken better care of you. Talked to you.
But you weren't to know, were you?
And I wish I'd never brought Essie here.
Marty, look, when you had all your problems, you know I never judged you.
I know.
But I couldn't help thinking that maybe you were punishing us all by hurting yourself like that.
Not you, I wasn't.
Well, I just want you to know, honestly, right, that when I was taking those tablets, I never meant you any harm. Not for 1 minute. It was the last thing in the world I would have ever wanted.
I know.
It was just a release, that's all.
I've been there, remember?
I think I know what you went through now. Things get on top of you, don't they? It's like everything you touch, everything you think about hurts a bit more every day. But for me, even the good things are hurting because they're all in the past.
You've still got me, though, haven't you?
Of course. And I'm going to be stronger for you from now on. But you're young. You've got to have your own life.
I have now because of you.
It's a bit silly, though, isn't it, eh? A man of my age.
do you think you're doing?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
Get out of my car.
What are you doing outside Faith's?
What's it to you?
Why did you come to the surgery? Is Cole Kane your real name?
What do you think you're playing at, Doctor? Cops and robbers?
I'm a friend of Faith's, and I don't like seeing her being stalked.
Stalked?
So that's what you're doing, isn't it? Well, the police would think so. OK, maybe I should just call them.
Put it away.
What do you want with Faith?
Nothing at all. It's her husband I want. Jerry Walsh.
And why is that? Well?
Because he murdered my brother.